Right, welcome back to Crypto Front. This is the front line where we are fighting for financial freedom. We are going to be taking a look at the JASMY price set here. Since that we already know that the market has taken a huge hit in the last 48 hours or so. I know that a lot of people have been asking, what does that actually mean for JASMY? Because we have seen JASMY rising up really like massively, and this is exactly what we have been anticipating the whole time. So that's great, we have it, but right now there is just that question which is obviously hanging on top of everybody's mind, like what exactly is going to be happening next right here, especially with the recent drop in the market, right? So we want to cover that, and then I want to show you what I still believe for the future here for JASMY. But before we get there, I want to kindly ask you to help me spread the video just by delicately tapping the like button. It really helps the YouTube algorithm, and people looking for JASMY content will now be able to find this video much more easily. And then if you haven't subscribed to the channel just yet, I want to encourage you to do so really, because I do TA on JASMY and a number of altcoins on a regular basis. And especially with JASMY, we have been covering JASMY since something like 2022, and I mean, we've been showing up almost every day right there, right? So let's quickly jump right into the daily time frame here, and we can see that here we escaped our trading range. That's great. And now we have moved to the next phase here, where I was expecting already something like a resistance before we even had the crash in the market, just from a technical analysis standpoint, because look here, we have got this extreme peak right for JASMY, right? This value prior to this thing whole capitulating. So that was coming, and I was saying that this has long been my price target for, I mean, 4.5 cents has been a price target that we were looking for back then in something like 2023 March or something like that. So now we got it. I was mentioning that I'm going to be taking out some profits, but do I think that JASMY is going to be falling like on its own, like from like the 4.5 cents price target right there? I think that yes, we can still be expecting something like a pullback, maybe to backtest the trade of the range right around something like 2.8 cents. Yes, I know it's a huge drop, but I mean, if you just go ahead and try to measure it, it's something like a 31% drop, which is really something that is still in the normal bounds of like the drops that we have seen in this market. And that's actually healthy for JASMY if we really want to continue all the way to something like $1.20, and maybe a price target which is much more guaranteed for this bull cycle of something like 53 cents right there, right? So I know, yes, it's devastating. Nobody wants to experience a 30-something% loss, but this is actually the reality in this market. So yeah, we are heading for a block of resistance here, but it really doesn't look like it's the end all for me, in my humble opinion, because I've also gone on to show you like some kind of structures which are really positive. One that is actually much more close to what JASMY is doing has been Velo, and I've been looking at it like for a very long time. I've shown you so many times here how we really are following into that structure, and even the idea that we would have a back test here has been emanating obviously from that. But take a look at the structure down below here. This is Velo, and then up there we have got JASMY, but look at how similar these things are. So this block of resistance that I've drawn here for JASMY is similar to what we had here with Velo. So we saw that we had this back test before we even continued going higher, and the price target for this one was the 1.618 Fibonacci extension level. That actually is the golden ratio, and I'll be expecting JASMY to go as high as something like 53 cents right there. That's great for this bull cycle. From where the price is sitting right at this point, I probably know that not many people are buying JASMY right at this point, but going back, I mean, to something like 1.618 Fibonacci extension level, we are still looking at something like a 17x. I mean, this is not the first time that we are talking about this, obviously, but when we were even down below here, that was really something like more than 100x for JASMY. And obviously, over time, since the price has gone up, the gains have kind of decreased. So still, I want to believe that JASMY is still headed for something like 53 cents, especially for this bull cycle right there. But even beyond that, I expect JASMY to go as high as something like $1.20. Now, here is the issue, like immediate short term. The other question that I have hanging on my mind is that are we going to be headed for something like a cruel summer where we are not going to be seeing like much of upward or downward price action, really, where we would see just the market just going sideways, left, right, and center, and a lot of it hangs with BTC right there, which we are seeing that yeah, I mean, I expect a price target of about 84k for BTC, but should this fail to happen here, we are expecting BTC to fall all the way down to something like 60k or something like that. I don't expect an immediate recovery if something like this happens. But then again, right at this point, we still have got great signs right across the market. We are looking at total 2, and we're just realizing that this huge drop that we had in the market like the last 2 days has just been a technical back test of like main support levels there. So my fingers are crossed that we're going to work this out like nice and easy, and then we start pushing to the upside one more time. I think we are really getting super close to what is usually known as an expansion, where you're going to be seeing that money is not only concentrated in the big assets, but also just distributed right across even the small caps and whatever the case may be. But what you also see here is that the total market cap here was just being rejected by the very last Fibonacci retracement levels. Yeah, this is normal. Maybe usually it comes in an ABC kind of a structure, but we may just get supported right in the zone where we are already sitting. I mean, we are already seeing a bounce right there, so it would really be nice if we just see it continue and targeting that 1.19 trillion, I mean, market cap right there. And then from there, I think we are really good. I say total market cap actually, but I should have been saying total 2 because this is excluding BTC, right? But then again, we actually have a much more positive structure here with the total 3, which is altcoins excluding Ethereum, which we are seeing that we also had almost the same thing, right? And we had a thing like that back then here in 2021, where after we have broken the resistance, we still had to work our levels up here, our retracement levels. Once we were done with that, this actually triggered the biggest bull cycle that we have ever seen. So I am really optimistic there that JASMY is obviously going to be tapping into that liquidity, right? So, you know, let's quickly see here. Should we just repeat the same thing here with the fractal? I think, I mean, we are looking good. Let's just see if that works from a Fibonacci retracement level 2. That's actually something like the 3.618 Fibonacci extension level. So yes, this market is looking like it's going to expand, and obviously JASMY is going to be benefiting from that. So I think, yeah, I'm going to, you know, be expecting something like a drop, maybe immediate short term for JASMY, but really on the grander perspective, like I think that it really doesn't have like much of a big effect on the general trend that we are having here with JASMY, which I've said time and again has the ability to lead us to something like $1.20. I would have shown you that structure right there, but just for the purpose of time, you can just go back to my previous 2-3 videos. You're actually going to be seeing that. But just remember, none of what I say is financial advice, and you shouldn't be buying or selling anything because of anything I say, right? But if you like the content, don't forget to delicately tap the like button, share the video with your friends and family, and then I would have to see you on the very next one. Take really good care of yourselves. Bye.